One of the biggest growing trends in marketing right now is leveraging Instagram influencers. And a lot of people are wondering, how do I find Instagram influencers? Hey guys, it's Chris Waters. In this coaching tip of the week, we're going to talk about how to supercharge your marketing leveraging Instagram influencers. So first off, there are a lot of different platforms out there that you can leverage to find Instagram influencers to create alignment between your product or service and that actual influencer. So there's a lot of different options online. If you do a quick Google search, what I'm doing right now, I literally just typed in find Instagram influencers, there's a lot of different platforms available online. Now, I haven't personally tested any of these, but I do know the power of influencer marketing. I don't use social media at a super high level because my product or service has a limited geographic territory. And so I leverage other influencers that have a lot more influence in a very specific geographic territory. Something that's come about over the last couple of years because of regulation through the government, etc., privacy, is they've really restricted, who you can target with social media advertising campaigns. So for anybody watching this, if you've got a product or service that has a really broad audience, meaning no geographic restrictions, for example, these platforms can be really beneficial. There's, literally at the top of the search results, you're going to find multiple platforms. I'd recommend doing a demo and testing them out. But as I mentioned in the coaching tip of the week last week, there have been multiple supplement companies that sell protein and vitamins and stuff like that. And there are these case studies of these companies that were nobodies. They didn't do a whole lot in revenue. And they went out and they found Instagram influencers, people that competed in competitions like fitness competitions and strongman competitions and things like that. And they started leveraging these influencers on Instagram, on Facebook, etc. And they've documented their sales going from $2 to $3 million a year to over $100 million in one single year. That is geometric growth. So no matter what kind of business or product, service, or whatever you have, the power of leveraging Instagram influencers or online influencers is massive. And you don't necessarily have to go and get those people with millions of followers that'll charge, tens of thousands of dollars. You can start really small by offering your product or service for free, just like I mentioned online. And there's over a dozen different platforms online that you can go demo and test out for free to try to create alignment between your ideal customer and the actual Instagram influencer. Also, something that seems to work really well, as I mentioned in the coaching tip last week, is just cold DM people and say, hey, I've got this product, I'd love to send you for free. If you wouldn't mind, doing a post about it. And this is exactly what happened to my wife with this blanket. I talked about that in the coaching tip of the week last week. And there's a photo Joe put up there of my family and I with this blanket they sent my wife that was $27. But it got over 1,000 hits. And so, they sold lots of blankets. So their client acquisition cost was really low. The blanket's $27. If they sold, 27 blankets as a result of my wife posting this, that means they spent $1 per product they sold. So that's an amazing return on investment. You know what I mean? The $27 product, you sell 27 of the blankets as a result of my wife posting it. That's literally $1 per product they sold. That customer acquisition cost is incredibly low. It's amazing. So anyways, hope the coaching tip of the week was helpful. Be sure to check out these platforms online to find Instagram influencers, and be sure to tune in next week. Finally, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if this is your first time tuning into the coaching tip of the week. And you can also check out my podcast, CEO Secrets, or our vlog. Go check that out on YouTube. Bye, everybody.